the most iconic BMW models in history. All right, picture this. It's 1973. A silver coupe with wings so big they look like they're photoshopped, just embarrassed factory-backed Porsches and Fords on racetracks that eat regular cars for breakfast. 50 years later, that same Batmobile-looking thing, the BMW 3.0 CSL, still makes collectors absolutely lose their minds. One just sold for Malibu beach house money. So, which Bavarian bruisers actually deserve that kind of hype? And which ones are just living off Instagram clout? Today we're ranking the 10 BMWs that rewrote the rules of speed, style, and sometimes straight-up sanity. Buckle up. Section 10, BMW 2002, 1968 to 1976. Let's start where BMW's whole ultimate driving machine slogan really got its wings, the 2002. And no, not the year, the car. It looks harmless today, right? 2 headlights, 2 doors, a trunk you can close with 1 finger. But this little sedan taught Europe that a family car could carve corners like it had something to prove. The 2.0-liter 4-banger made about 120 horsepower in carb form, but the whole thing weighed like a Miata on a diet, 2,100 pounds. Then 1973 rolls around and boom, 2002 Turbo, Europe's first production turbo sedan. 170 horsepower during an oil crisis felt like someone handed you a lightsaber. Back then, you could scoop a turbo for pizza money. Today, a clean one nudges 6 figures. If you want the car that convinced the world BMW stood for driving pleasure, start here. Section 9, BMW E28 M5, 1984 to 1988. Fastest sedan on the planet in 1985? Yeah, that's a flex. Jaguar had a V12, Mercedes had the hammer-ready 500e, but the first M5 said, "Hold my beer." BMW yanked the 3.5-liter inline-6 out of the M1 supercar, detuned it to 282 horsepower, and stuffed it into a boxy 4-door that your accountant could park outside the office without looking like a cartel boss. 0 to 60 in 6.5 sounds cute now, but Ferrari side-eyed this thing. BMW basically invented the sleeper. Look like middle management, vanish like a fighter jet. Values have tripled in 10 years because, surprise, you can't repeat first impressions. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you like this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 99% of you watch the videos without subscribing. Imagine what we could accomplish if everyone subscribed. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, is it done? Great, thank you so much. Section 8, BMW 507, 1956-1959. Hand-beaten aluminum body, 3.2-liter V8, 150 miles per hour in 1957. Elvis owned one, and so did F1 champ John Surtees. The 507 should have been a Grand Slam home run, except it cost almost double a Merc 300 SL and nearly bankrupted BMW. Only 252 left the factory, which makes survivors the holy grail for vintage guys. Long hood, short deck. Every Bavarian roadster doodle you ever did in math class traces back to this thing. One sold last year for $2.4 million. Not bad for a car that once made 0 profit and a whole lot of sweat. Section 7, BMW i8. 2014 to 2020. Butterfly doors, carbon tub, and a 3-cylinder turbo that sounds like someone blended a 911 with a PlayStation. The i8 woke BMW's mid-engine dream from a 34-year nap, combined 369 HP. Yet on the Eurocycle, it sips fuel like a Prius, proof that performance and sustainability can, in fact, share a bedroom. Fake engine noise through the speakers? Yeah, that annoyed the purists, but every valet on Earth still fights to park it up front. Depreciation has done its thing, so tomorrow's future classic is today's bargain exotic. Just keep the oil change receipts. Those carbon panels don't forgive fender benders. Section 6, BMW E46 M3 CSL 2003 to 2004. 3 letters, 1 mission, drop weight. CSL stands for Coupe Sport Lightweight, and BMW went full weird science. Rear seats? Gone. Carbon roof? Yup. Trunk floor? Cardboard. I'm not making this up, cardboard. The 3.2-liter straight 6 gained 17 horsepower for 355 total. But the real party trick trick is the SMG 2 gearbox banging up shifts in 0.08 seconds. Purists cried robotic until lap times roasted the stick shift cars. Only 1,383 ever built, pretty much all silver gray, except 4 press cars that got splashed other colors. Try finding one under 6 figures today. Values climb like they're running from the cops. If the E30 M3 is Mozart, the CSL is Beethoven, louder, darker, and yeah, a little terrifying. Section 5, BMW M1, 1978 to 1981. Mid-engine wedges styled by Giugiaro, 163 miles per hour top speed, and the only BMW ever badged purely BMW M. The M1 was born because BMW needed a race car, but didn't own a factory to build one. Lamborghini was hired, Lamborghini went broke, BMW took the toys back, and finished them in Munich. The 3.5-liter dry sump straight 6 revs to 7,000 and sounds like angry hornets with a megaphone. Just 456 street cars plus 54 pro cars that ran a one-make series supporting Formula One. Today you're looking at $500,000, but the first time you see that speedometer tick 260 kilometers per hour, you'll get why Paul Walker called it the purest analog experience BMW ever sold. Section 4, BMW 3.0 CSL Batmobile, 1972 to 1975. Homologation special recipe. Start with a 3.0 CS Coupe. Ditch 300 pounds with thinner glass and aluminum panels, then bolt on aero bits so big the press nicknamed it Batmobile. The 3.5-liter engine opened life at 180 horsepower, but by 73, the race version was cranking 430 horsepower thanks to injection in a turbo the size of a beach ball. It won the European Touring Car Championship 6 seasons straight and made 911s cry in the corner. Original Batmobiles trade north of 300 grand, but you'll pay double if you want matching numbers and a story that doesn't smell like fish. Park it next to a new M4, and suddenly the modern car looks like it forgot leg day. Section 3, BMW E30 M3, 1986 to 1991. Yeah, this is the one you were waiting for. The original M3 wasn't supposed to be a legend. It was supposed to win touring car races. BMW's recipe: shorten the chassis, stuff in a 2.3-liter four-banger that screams to 7,600 RPM, add a box flare body kit that looks photoshopped in real life. End result, 1,500 checkered flags in motorsport, plus a road car that feels alive at 35 miles per hour. Prices have gone full lunar landing. Clean Sport Evos touch $150,000, but even rusty base rollers cost more than a new Supra. Drive one and you'll understand. Steering like cracked wheat, throttle like a video game, and chassis balance that teaches physics at every apex. If you haven't heel and towed an E30 M3 down a mountain, add it to the bucket list right under skydive. Section 2, BMW E46 M3, 2000 to 2006. Every generation claims best M3 ever, but only one lives in the sweet spot between modern safety and old school feels. The E46 M3 showed up with the S54 straight 6, 3.2 liters, individual throttle bodies, 8,000 RPM redline that makes mechanics break into opera. Coupe or vert, stick or SMG, this thing punches way above its 3,400-pound weight class. Depreciation already bottomed. Prices are climbing faster than a TikTok trend. Want a future collectible? Hunt a 2005-6 manual coupe in Interlagos blue with under 50,000 miles. Your future self will high-five you while your present self learns left foot braking. Section 1. BMW F90 M5, 2017 to present. Wait, a 4-door from 2017 at number 1? Hear me out. The F90 M5 crams a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, 600 horsepower, 617 in competition trim, into an all-wheel drive chassis that still lets you ghost the front axle. Translation: 0-60 in 3.1 seconds, yet it'll drift like a DTM car when the computers look away. First M5 to outrun a Ferrari 599 GTO while hauling 5 adults and their weekend bags. Purists miss the naturally aspirated scream, but turbo torque plus rear-biased xDrive equals the fastest accelerating BMW in history, full stop. Lease returns are finally hitting the market, so if you ever wanted supercar performance with cup holders, jump now before the window slams shut. Quick timeout. If you're vibing with this, smash that like button harder than an M5 launch control start. While you're down there, drop a comment. Tell me which BMW you'd daily and which one you'd lock away as an investment. I read every single reply, and yeah, I'll absolutely defend my hot takes. From the featherweight 2002 that taught Europe how to dance, to the 600-horse M5 that teaches physics at 200 miles per hour, BMW's icon list is basically a greatest hits album that refuses to end. Values will climb, memories will keep forming, and somewhere in Bavaria an engineer is already sketching the next legend. So which one tops your dream garage? Holler below, and remember, life's way too short to drive boring cars.